Welcome back to Pratik Academy. In previous video, we have discussed about environmental effects of fossil fuels and nuclear fuels, and at the end, we concluded that these fuels are not environment friendly. Then, what is next? There are two options we have. First, to stop electric generation, and second is to find eco-friendly sources for power generation. If we consider first option, that is to stop electric generation, then there is no any electricity, and if there is no any electricity, then you can imagine your life becomes very hard. So first option is not feasible for us. So there is a second option: find eco-friendly sources that will friendly with environment. Okay, so the energy sources which do not lead to environmental problems and never ending are called as environment friendly energy sources. Okay, and the energy generated by these sources is called as green energy. So there are some examples given here. It is water, then the wind, then sunlight, biofuel are examples of some eco-friendly energy sources. In this video, we will discuss about our first eco-friendly power plant, that is hydroelectric power plant. Okay, so as name indicates, in this power plant we are using energy from water for generation of electric energy. So looking its construction, so this is dam which is created in a reservoir, okay, usually river. Due to construction of this dam, we can store large amount of water in this dam. This wall that is you are seeing is having some height approximately 300 or more 300 or more meters is the height of this wall, and due to this wall we have stored large amount of water here. Okay, so large amount of water is stored due to this wall. Then you can see this is the reservoir which is created due to this wall. Then there is a penstock. This penstock is to carry water from reservoir to our turbine. Okay, then there is a sluice gates are there which are used to control flow of water through penstock. Then turbine is connected to generator here. So this is the construction, and there is a passage, this is called draft tube, which carries water from turbine outlet to lower side of river. Then if you take or if you consider working here, water is having high height. So due to height, water is having potential energy within it, and when we open this sluice gate, water start flowing from reservoir to turbine through this penstock, and due to motion, water is getting or acquiring some kinetic energy. Due to this kinetic energy here, turbine starts rotating. Okay, due to this kinetic energy, turbine starts rotating, and as turbine rotates, it generate electricity in generator according to our electromagnetic law of induction, and this electricity is carried out to our houses through these electric grids. Okay, and the water which is used in this process is carried out to lower section of river through this penstock at the bottom. Okay, then let's look at what are the energy steps. So first, due to height in reservoir, water is having potential energy. Initially water is having potential energy here. Then when this water is flowing through penstock, potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Then this kinetic energy is transferred to turbine, and finally in generator we get electric energy. So this is the simple working. Okay. Then what are the advantage of this hydroelectric power plant? So first important advantage is that here we are not burning any fuel. So there is no any chances of generation of gases which are harmful to environment. So this is the first advantages. Since no fuel is burnt in hydroelectric power generation, there is no pollution resulting from combustion of fuel. So this is first advantage. Second, if water is sufficient, or if there is sufficient water storage in dam, it is possible to generate electricity as and when necessary. So we can control electric generation as per our control in case of hydroelectric power plant. This is second advantage. Third advantage, although water reservoir is used for power generation, it can be replenished during rainy season, leading to uninterrupted power generation. So we can generate power continuously from this power plant. Then there are some disadvantages also. So first disadvantage is that the backwater, due to storage of water in dam, may submerges villages or towns in that area. This leads to problems of rehabilitation of the displaced population. So this is the major disadvantages. Government is supporting these people, but still there are some problems. Again, due to this backwater, some useful land is also submerged, or some forest area is also submerged in that water. So these are some disadvantages associated with this hydroelectric power plant. Okay. Then again, the obstruction of flow of water may have adverse effect on the living world in the river. So this is again one advantages, sorry, disadvantage of this hydroelectric power plant. Okay. So here there is a list of some major hydroelectric power plants in India. If we look at highest capacity power plant, hydroelectric power plant, it is at Uttarakhand, Natpa, having capacity 2400 megawatt. And if we consider in Maharashtra, we know Koyna hydroelectric power plant, and its capacity of power generation is 1960 megawatt is the capacity of that Koyna hydroelectric power plant, which is situated in Satara district. Okay. So in this video we have discussed about mainly what is green energy and then hydroelectric power plant. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video.